Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Andy Media TV welcoming you on Trending Stories. There has been a video trending on social media of some underaged young girls who were trafficked to Accra in Ghana. These girls were lured into prostitution, and one begin to wonder, why would these girls be a victim? So it's been a recurring decimal where people come in, wale these young girls, give them picture of non-existing job out there in the diaspora, which entice them, to come in and volunteer that they want to go because of the situation of the economy in the country. And these girls, when they are taken to the country which they were promised, they will put them into prostitution, sleeping around with men, while those guys collect the money. So imagine children of 15, 16 years, what they are doing in Accra, Ghana. These are children that's supposed to be in school. It's quite sad, what we see these days on social media. The guy who trafficked them also trafficked his own blood sister. The blood sister is part of the group. And there's a family that has 3 kids. And these 3 girls are part of the group that was trafficked. In a family, 3 girls. In a family. Is it where the country has got into? There's no more morals. There's no more home training. There's, the parents, the societal norm has become so degraded that this situation occurs. And some majority of people are saying, oh, the parents are aware, especially those, the 3 kids coming from one family, that probably the family may be aware that. But the issue is this: they're not going to tell them that they are going for prostitution. They're going to tell them that they have a job for them in Accra, Ghana. When they get there, they start working and they start making dollars and begin to send money back home to their parents to help their parents. They just brainwash them. And this case, we believe them, thinking that, oh, it's greener out there. And when they get there, they start working. In a couple of months, they become rich. But when they get in over there, the reality will down on them. By the time their passport is taken, their phones are taken, they have no access to anybody. They are locked up in a particular room and dispatch them to men and monitor their activities. And they collect all that they make per day. All they do is just to feed them and give them shelter and maybe some naughty clothes they're going to put on to entice the men. So if you look at their ages, most of them are naive. They don't understand what the world looks like out there. So I think the country needs to sit up in terms of protecting our children. This is very, very critical. I think before I continue this conversation and dig deeply into all these activities, I think it's preferable for us to watch the video and listen to these girls when they were being interviewed, and look at their ages and see what it looks like, so that by the time we come back and we're talking, we can be able to put 1 and 2 together. Therefore, let's look at this video and see what transpired, what the girls have to say. We'll be right back.
What is after 2 minutes of cutting? Huh? Speak loud. From where, please?
From
Olu where? Huh?
I'm from Imo.
Imo State.
Imo State, yes.
Olu
Yes.
town from Imo State.
Yes.
How long have you been in Ghana?
Just listen to 1 month now.
What is your name?
My name is Asos Divine.
Divine.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
16 years. My God. How long have you been in Ghana?
To the 7th of this month, I'm here for 2 months.
2 months. You are from Imo State.
Yes.
What is your name?
My name is Odruke Olebimira. I'm from Imo State. That was
South.
that was out.
You will be fine in Jesus' name. God will take care of you, my children. What is your name, sister?
My name is Selina Danjuma from Plateau State. Yes.
Oh, my. How old are you?
I'm 18 years.
How long have you been in Ghana?
On 7th of this month, we made it to 2 months. My name is Odruke Olechukwu. My name is Odruke Olechukwu.
Where are you from?
Imo State. Of Nepal.
Imo State.
Mm,
How old are you?
16 years.
16 years. Stand up, let me see.
My brother, this 1, 2, 3, they are the same mother, the same father.
3 of you are from the same mother,
The same father.
the same father. Have you spoken to your parents?
My
Where are your phones?
This
This is our
You're
phone.
taking all your phones. Who brought you to Ghana?
His brother.
Your brother.
The brother is the brother of this person. The brother of this one.
Okay. So you are from Imo State. 16
The
years.
same mother, the same father.
14th October, I'm making 16 years.
Jesus Christ. So you are still 15 plus.
15 plus.
And you have been in Ghana. And what have they been doing to you? They
Yeah.
take you out to see men. To see men. And they pay you.
No, they don't pay me. Any money we work, they keep it. We give them everything.
15 years.
Everything.
See our children in diaspora, 15 years. Out of their own wish. Children are supposed to be in school. These are the great future leaders of Nigeria and diaspora. 15 years. 3 children from one father, same mother, from Imo State.
All right, welcome back. You've seen the video, you've heard from them. their ages, where they come from, you know, the ones that's from the same family, the lady that, the girl, that the brother is the one trafficking all of them. These kids, just saw on this video, are meant to be in school at that age, not in Ghana, not in Accra, prostituting themselves. They didn't just wake up, do their passports and travel. It is these traffickers that's still gonna do their passport, they're still gonna transport them to, Accra, and that's why they now hold them liable, that they're gonna pay them whatever they spent to take them over there. And for them to make this money, they're gonna be sleeping around with different men every day. At times a day it's gonna be 5 men, 10 men for these little girls. That's what it is. So I'm not gonna kind of injure the blames on them because one, they are naive. The economy back home is very hard and tough. And somebody said, "Oh, I'm gonna take you over there. You work, you make some money, you take care of yourself, take care of your family, you buy a car, buy a big house, and all that." It sounds so real to them. And then they get it, thinking that that's what it is. But when they get over there, they're gonna see that it's quite a different ballgame altogether. For them to get over there, have this kind of experience, it's traumatic. So they need to go through some counseling, some rehabilitations, so that they're gonna get rid of, some of the emotions, some of the trauma they have gone through in Accra. You know what it means? Different kinds of men sleeping with you every day. The money doesn't even come to you. The guys hijack the payments, and then they just dispatch you. You go satisfy the man, you come back, they dispatch you to another man, and all that. The kids, who knows? They need serious medical attention for them to assess them, to see what's going on with their bodies. Because most of these men, they may not even use protection on them. And they have no choice. You're not going to say no. Now you can see how wicked people are in this world. Even her own brother trafficked her own blood brother, for money. Your ritual is real. What else do you call this? It's ritual. If you can use your own sister, put her on the line just for you to make money, what do you call it? In one family, 3 girls. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite sad. Therefore, I'm calling on the National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Person, NAPTIP. Please, you guys step up your game in all point of entry and exit. You need to have your officers there who are watching. When you see group of girls, group of boys, trying to make a trip, you got to question them. It happens here in the United States. You can't just travel with a little girl or a little kid without having a letter showing that you are the parent or the guardian or the uncle. How did one man move all these girls out of our border to Accra? That's something that we need to. That shows that the border is very, very porous. Because there's no way it's going to traffic all these girls, even if they are going in batches. How did they pass through the border to get to Accra? So it's time for NAPTIP to have their officers in all borders, in the land border, in the sea, border, in the airports, to watch movements, see how people behave at the airport. When you see a group of young girls, group of young guys, because we're talking of young girls, we don't know how many young boys are out there as well, being trafficked for prostitution. It's more rampant with girls, but boys are also there. They go through all this as well. How do we save our children from the hands of these evil monsters? It makes no sense to me. If you want to make money, go do a legit job and make legit wealth. Why traffic these girls in the name of making money, including your blood sister? That's so sad to watch. So we really have to wake up and protect our children, especially the girl child. So what is the National Orientation Agency doing? Ministry of Information, what are they doing? They're supposed to be at the hinterlands in the remote communities, sensitizing our kids, sensitizing our children, the dangers of accepting offers to travel abroad, unquote, for a lucrative job where you make dollars and all that. There should be a program sensitizing these people, sensitizing including their parents. Because the parents may have given go ahead, thinking that the information the guy brought was legit. So they should be able to know the red flags when their child is about to be trafficked, so they can say no. We may be blaming the parents. They are aware that the 3 girls are going for prostitution. No, they may not. The guy obviously may have known them because they are almost from the same clusters. And the guy may have informed the parents that Oh, there's a company that needs workers in Accra. Oh, that if they get there, their pay is very good. They're gonna pay them $1,000 every week. And when your daughter gets there, you will be able to support the family and things like that. The parents may think it's true and may give their go ahead. So you don't just blame the parents that they are aware of what their child is going to do. You may not know, you may not be sure. That is the reason why the National Orientation Agency, who are saddled with this responsibility, to sensitize not just the young girls or the young boys, but also their parents, their relatives, so that when people come in to tell them of greener pastures abroad, that they're going to help their family, take them abroad and all that, they can be able to see the red flags and say, no, that's the duty of the government. Where are the NGOs who are working on human trafficking? Where are they? These are the kind of programs they need to create to be able to sensitize the communities. Because where they recruit these girls are not normally from rural areas. Because they know they are naive, they know they don't know what is trending on the globe. Sex trafficking has been a big business globally. They make billions of dollars and launder them into the system. In other crimes, in the US, for example, primary education to secondary, that's basic education here in the US, is free. So your child goes from primary one down to high school and graduate from high school. It's free. It's from the college, the university level that you pay fees. Now, in Nigeria, we have something similar. The UBEC, Universal Basic Education Commission, was created to manage basic education. And by law, basic education is free. But is it free in reality? No, it's not. So many states have a law that all child must be of school age must be in school. How do they implement that? Go to the north. You see the kids begging everywhere on the road, in the market. Once you drop down from the vehicle, plates, kids everywhere begging. But there's a law that says that all children of school age must be in school. So why is it not implemented? Because these kids of 15, 16 years that were trafficked are supposed to be in school, in high school, or college, or university, as it were. Why are they not there? Why are they at home? Why are they at their age looking for money abroad? It means our system is seriously bastardized. Our system is non-functional. That is what it is. Because for here, at certain age, you must be in certain class. That's the way it's done here. Which means because the school is free, every parent takes their children to school at that basic level. Billions are in UBEC, state governors are not assessing them because they're going to pay counterpart funds. So government should look at those laws, see how they review it to make it easier for governors to be able to assess this funds, use it to develop basic education. The buildings in the schools dilapidated. Teachers not trained. They just use NYSC staff. You go to classroom pupil ratio. You see 200 people in class, in one class, 200. I served in the north. That's what it is. 200 when I was teaching there as a copper. 200 I have in, if you are marking script, 200 in one class. So teacher to student ratio is nothing to write home about. But here is 1 to 25 or 30 maximum or something of that nature. Why are we back behind all the time? Look at where our kids are ending up. Prostitution at a tender age. When they start prostituting at 15, at 16, when will they end? Where will they end up? And these are future leaders of tomorrow. Is that how we're going to groom our tomorrow's leaders? Allowing them to be trafficked for prostitution? So, relevant government agencies to sit down, the NOAA, National Orientation Agency, Ministry of Information, and other NGOs that work in this similar angle, develop programs, develop jingles, develop flyers, go down to rural communities, distribute them, sensitize people, sensitize their traditional rulers so that they pass the message across as well. So you need to do more. Do more. This is the kind of things government should channel funds to, not building houses for individuals and buying SUVs for people who can afford them. This is where you put your money and save the futures of our kids. Imagine if the daughter of the president or vice president is among these kids. What will happen? Because it's the children of the poor that have been exploited. It's children of the poor. So they don't care. When will the government care about the people they govern? When? Because this is heartbreaking. May that guy who trafficked them, which I heard has been caught, and prosecute that guy speedily and put him where he belongs to save other young girls. Well, I'm going to leave it at this. When you see questionable movement, call police. Let's save our young girls. Let's save our young boys. Whatever you think is your view on this issue, please feel free to comment at the comment section. And then like my video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. I need your subscription to grow my channel. Put on your notification so that as soon as the next video comes out, you will be notified. I appreciate you for visiting my channel today. Thank you for being here. See you in my next video. I'm signing out.